Now, hopefully it's not just me that experiences the post-holiday blues when I think about going back to work next week. But it could just be me, I'm not sure. Hopefully not. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. So today is the day, it's arrived, the last weekend or the last Saturday before going back to work next week. After the holidays, the New Year celebrations, after all the fun and enjoyment, it's time to get back to reality and revert to the 9 to 5. And I think there are a lot of us in this situation. So I'm going to have a bit of a reset day or weekend just to help get prepared for the week ahead and make things a little bit easier, just to gradually ease back into the 9 to 5 without it being too jarring or too traumatizing. So just getting things done that I can do to make my life a bit easier next week, to make sure that I can focus on settling back into work okay. I know that we all want to hold on to that freedom that we had over the holidays and the Christmas break, and we don't want to let it go, and we're all holding on to it so tightly. But it's time to let go. It's time to get back to reality and re-establish that routine that we've had for most of the year. So today and this weekend would just be about reconnecting with those routines that set us up for a good week ahead and get us back into 9 to 5 without too much drama or too much dread. So that is the purpose of this weekend. So all being well, some of the things that I hope to get done today or this weekend include a little bit of self-care just to make sure I'm in tip-top condition for next week when work starts. And also lots of cleaning, lots of laundry. The apartment, it looks like an absolute pigsty, or it looks like a bomb's gone off, because I'm the only one that lives here and I don't know how it gets in such poor shape. It's really bad. So I need to do a massive clean of the apartment, a deep clean. And also ideally I'd like to do a bit of a food shop as well and prepare some food for next week, so I'm not rushing around during the weekdays trying to source breakfast, lunch, dinner, etc. And then ultimately resorting to Uber Eats because I'm too busy with work and just don't have time to cook or prepare a healthy meal for myself. So let's not default to that position. Let's get prepared. Let's think ahead. Let's preempt this behavior, because I know myself and I know that I'm definitely not one to shy away from ordering takeaway during the week. I'm going to get started by doing a bit of self-care and heading to a Pilates class this morning. It's Saturday morning. I would love it if you joined me for this hopefully very productive Saturday and weekend. And hopefully this video will give you some inspiration with some ideas on how to ease back gradually into that 9 to 5 if you're going back to work next week. Okay, enough yapping. I'm going to get the weekend, or Saturday at least, started right. So off to Pilates. Okay, that's Pilates done. It was a really good class, so very happy with that, feeling great, a little bit hungry, so I'm going to have a bit of a snack before I tackle the apartment because I've just walked in and it looks terrible. It needs some work. So I'm going to have a spritz clean of everything, maybe not do a deep clean. I'm not sure yet, we'll see how we go. But it's so hot outside. Thankfully, there was fans, air conditioners in our Pilates studio. Otherwise, I don't think I would survive. But yes, it's a very warm day today, so if I do make it outside, it will be in the evening, later in the evening, and not during the day, because I don't want to melt. As a safety precaution, I've racked the air conditioning up in the apartment, so it's quite nice and cool in here, so no chance of melting. Here I shall stay until it cools down drastically. But let's tackle this apartment. Okay, I'm done with all the cleaning for now. That actually ended up taking a bit longer than I was expecting. I thought it would just be an hour, maybe 2, but it took 4 hours to thoroughly clean everything. And I didn't show everything on camera, otherwise it would have been a very boring introduction to a video. So I'm gonna have a little rest. I've got, well, a fraction of a cup of tea left and have a little bit of a break because I feel like I've earned it. This is supposed to be a reset weekend, not a stress yourself out weekend. So I've done everything that I needed to do. I've sorted the living room, got the sofa in order. My Christmas tree still up. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you will know why. The kitchen's pretty clean. I've done the bedroom, changed all the bed sheets. I haven't touched the bathroom yet, only because I cleaned that last weekend. So I might have a bit of a touch up of the bathroom tomorrow, but there's nothing urgent that needs doing in there and it's quite straightforward. But yeah, it was a good distraction. At least for the last 4 hours, I completely forgot that I was due to go back to work on Monday. So if anything, it was a great distraction to spend so much time today cleaning. So if nothing else, I'm really grateful for that at the very least. I did actually want to do some food shopping today so I could do some food prep, but I just looked at my phone and the temperature is 42 degrees outside, which is way too hot to be going out. Oh, rudely interrupted. Yeah, as I was saying, that's just way too hot to be going out and carrying shopping. I mean, I could drive theoretically, but it's literally like a 10-minute walk away. So I'd feel guilty for driving such a short distance. Actually, not even 10 minutes, probably about 7 minutes. But I usually walk and do my weekly shop, but I won't be walking in that weather today. That's just too hot, and it's actually quite dangerous with the weather, with the temperature that high. Actually, earlier I did step out onto my balcony to empty the Hoover, and my balcony is east facing, so it's in the shade, and it felt like I was walking into a massive oven. It was so hot. So I did that very quickly and came back inside and sealed the door shut because it was too hot. So all that to say, I won't be doing the food shop today. The temperature actually drops drastically tomorrow, so I'll probably save it for tomorrow. I think there's rain forecast tomorrow as well. Yeah, light rain, 20% chance. So it'll be overcast tomorrow and a lot more appropriate for carrying shopping home, I think. So that means I've got this evening free. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Maybe a little bit of life admin. And I was thinking I might actually head to the beach for a cheeky swim. If the temperature drops enough that it's actually comfortable to be outside, I just imagine it'll feel like being wrapped up in a nice warm blanket, being outside. So I thought, well, the best place to be will probably be the water. So that could potentially be the plan for this evening. I'm still in my Pilates gear, like I haven't had a shower or anything. I just didn't see the point if I was going to spend the next couple of hours cleaning and getting all hot and sweaty. I think I'm going to grab something to eat, do a little bit of life admin, catch up on some emails, some messages, etc. And then have a little think about doing a swim, by which time it will be evening, the sun would have gone down, and hopefully I'll make it to the beach. But we'll see. We'll see how we go. I'm not sure if I'm cut out for this, to be honest. I'm a UK girl after all. It doesn't get this hot in the UK. But yes, I'll keep you posted as to what I get up to this evening and take you along with me if I do manage a nighttime swim. But if not, I'll just continue this little reset tomorrow, which is the last day before work begins. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll all be okay. Deep breaths. Hello and welcome to Sunday. So I managed to get my food shop done and I'm just feeling so much better that I've got enough food for the next few weeks to not have to worry about going shopping again. It was so busy in the supermarket. I think because it was so hot yesterday, everyone has just delayed their shopping for today, and it's a lot cooler today. Like, I'm looking outside, it's grey, overcast. I think it's about 22 degrees and it was also raining earlier. So I don't know what is going on with the Sydney weather. I'm not asking any questions because it just changes in a flash. It's ridiculous. It went from 40 degrees yesterday to 22 degrees today. So yeah. So yesterday I got most of my apartment clean done. It was very productive. The swim did not go well. The swim did not happen because, again, the weather was just absolutely insane. Hopefully you saw the video. I probably included it earlier. There are a few tasks that I would love to finish off this afternoon. I've got yesterday's laundry to fold and some ironing to get done. I've also got to do a little bit of meal prep for the week as well. I did do some meal prep last weekend, so I have some frozen spaghetti bolognese that I could use next week, but I'd love to make just a big generic salad and then add some proteins on the side of that. So I think I'll be making a salad and then maybe pre-cook some quinoa that I can heat up during the week as well. And then that will be my meal prep done for the week. I think subconsciously my mind knows that I might go on a low sugar month or couple of weeks at some point. So it redirected me to the freezer aisle where all the ice creams were. And I was a little bit naughty and I did buy some Snickers ice cream bars, but I couldn't help myself. And I've already had 2. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm such a sugar fiend. Like, my sugar tooth is just insane. So hopefully I can grapple with that this year and get it into check. I'm not sure, but today it did fail me. And I bought pancake mix as well, which was not on my shopping list at all. Like, I don't know where it came from. I had no intention of buying pancake mix when I left the house this morning. It just came out of nowhere. What can I say? But anyway, I managed to get everything else. I got some nice fruit, some vegetables, and lots of protein. So that will keep me going for the next couple of weeks. I'm just hoping that I don't have to do another shop because that cost me $170, over $170. And you would think I was shopping for a family of 5. Like, inflation is real, guys. Inflation is real. Okay, so I'm going to crack on with these last final tasks for my little mini reset before work, and then I should be good to go. Hopefully all the hard work that I've put in this weekend will ensure next week will go swimmingly without any major dramas or any big hiccups. So that is the point of this reset, just to enter the new working week as calmly, efficiently, and as productive as possible. So I'm going to crack on with the rest of this afternoon's tasks and go from there. I don't know if you can hear the birds outside. I think they're panicking because of the rain. I have been a very busy bee over the last couple of hours. I've got all my meal prep sorted. I've done the salad, which is now sitting in the fridge and looks and tastes delicious. I've got the quinoa done, so I'm just waiting for that to cool, then I'll box that up and put that in the fridge also. And I've also done some roasted sweet potatoes as well. So they've got another 5 minutes to go in the oven, and I'll take those out, cool those and put them in the fridge. So yes, I feel like I'm very well prepared to go into the new working week for 2026. And there's just something about having food prepared that makes me feel so calm, because I know that I struggle to find things to eat when I'm in work mode. And it does cause a little bit of anxiety when I open up the fridge and there's nothing in there that I want to eat. So now that I've prepared this nutritious and delicious food, I'm hoping that will assist in me having a very stress-free first work week back, which I'm actually quite excited for, to see how everyone else's Christmas and New Year went. So I'm not absolutely dreading it, but I am going to miss the freedom of all the days off. So for the rest of this evening, I'll finish off packaging up the rest of the meal prep that I've done today. And then I'll probably do a little bit of self-care. I feel like having a bit of a stretch, so I may do some yoga while the potatoes are finishing off in the oven. Just nothing crazy, like 15-20 minutes of stretches just to flex out the body and get rid of some tight knots. Cooking is stressful, for me anyway. It does not come naturally. So I'm going to have a little bit of a stretch, have a shower, maybe paint my nails because I don't have any nail varnish on at the moment. So that'll help relax me, and then maybe watch some YouTube, which is one of my favourite things to do in the evening to wind down. So yes, that'll be the schedule for this evening's activities, and we'll conclude my weekend reset for preparing for the week ahead.